Hello, welcome back to another episode of Dear Source, your CNC hotline. Thank you for all of those of you that like, comment, share, subscribe. So if you have a moment, please do that below. And I am excited for today's episode. So as you guys know, we come in here for our daily dose of spiritual guidance and dive deep into real life questions, struggles, and we use source to connect us to how we can look at the situation differently, elevate, grow, and evolve to become the highest and greatest version of ourselves. So, with that, let's explore today's letter and connect with the wisdom of Source. And today's letter comes to us from a very burnt out and frustrated realtor. And the letter reads, Dear Source, I'm writing to you because I feel like I'm at the end of my rope. I've been working in real estate what feels like forever, and I'm constantly trying to navigate the ever changing market to achieve success. But no matter what I do, I seem to come up against nothing but negativity. It's like every time I go forward, something pulls me two steps back, and I am left feeling stuck and defeated. I've tried everything under the sun: networking, marketing, cold calling, social media, you name it. I spent a ton of money hiring what I thought was a reputable coach in the real estate space, but I was burned by someone who turned out to be a fraud. And now I'm left with more frustration than progress. To be honest, in burnout, the passion I once had for this career is slipping away. And I'm starting to question if ever if I'll ever feel successful in this industry. I want to keep going, but I don't know how to move forward without feeling like it's spinning my wheels and getting nowhere. What can we do to push through this burnout and frustration? How can I break free from this cycle and finally start feeling successful in real estate again? Sincerely, burnout and frustrated realtor. So, thank you for that beautiful letter. Um, and I don't know if many of you know this, but I'm also a licensed realtor in both Utah and Colorado. So I can feel into and sense your pain and frustration. Sounds like you're kind of at your wits' end, and I felt that coming through in that letter. Just how do you move forward? What do you do? How do you not get yourself into a negative space and truly feel alive, feel energized, and connected with your higher self? So I think that that would be my first place to start is, your why. Why did you get into real estate? Is real estate what's still calling you? And I'm not saying yes or no. I don't know the answer for that. But what I would offer is really doing a deep dive. Like I think at moments like this, that there is an opportunity to look inside ourselves, to really ask ourselves some tough questions. Did I get into real estate? For what reason? What is the purpose? What am I here to do? Because we are here to work in relationship with the universe because everything exists in a relationship. So let's say, for example, we got into this because we wanted to make a lot of money. Well, if that's your energetic starting point of like, I need to make a lot of money and real estate is the best way to do it, the reality is you may actually see some of the struggles that you're having as part of your lessons that the universe is here to teach you because you're ultimately starting from a place of lack, as well as there's an element in this of how we have situated ourselves in relationship to money. We in this society have created a construct where we think that money defines our worth, and the more money we have, the more worthy we have, or the better off we are. And that's actually a false narrative. It's actually not even true. The amount of money you have has no determination on your soul's worth, because we're souls here first and foremost. We're an energetic being, and we came in to grow our souls to the highest level possible in this incarnation. So we came in here to actualize our soul's expression at the highest level possible. One of the ways that we do that is through the work that we engage in. But if we're doing work from the ego, from a place of disalignment, then we aren't going to achieve the level of success that we are designed to have. So you've got to start with who am I? What is my soul calling me to do? If helping people buy and sell homes, or build, get businesses for, so that they can build businesses, if that's your soul calling, I say follow it and look at why you're called to do that and how you're called to do that. Because if you feel so called to that, and that's your strong why of like, I love helping people have shelter. I love people having a place to call home. You're then going to energetically align naturally to that. And then you're going to naturally align with what actions and activities you're being to go do. It becomes a natural alignment. Where would I go? Who would I talk to? And what would that output look like? So what I would also offer in this letter that I think is problematic is when we don't understand who we are and what our soul blueprint is and what we're here to do, how we're here to do it. We then can't we then can align our right action of what that looks like. So trying to do what anybody else is doing because they say to do it and it doesn't feel in resonance with who they are, you're never going to get the sustainable result that you're looking for. So you might go call for a day and then you fall off. And it's like, why isn't this working? Because your soul is in resonance. If your soul was in resonance, you would be doing stuff that didn't feel work. It just felt like a natural expression of your soul and yourself. And we're also here to really just be vessels for source to work through. So are we energetically aligned with our unique soul blueprint? And are we allowing source to flow through us to then act, work, and do the right things that feel natural and whole and complete to us as an individual? Not like, God, I hate doing this. Why in the hell am I doing this? I'm doing this because my coach said if I make enough calls, I'll end up with this many deals, and then I'll have this much money, and then I'll be free. Think about all that flawed thought pattern and all of that. God wants you to be the highest expression of yourself. Are you out in the world expressing yourself from that highest expression and doing things that are in a natural alignment with that expression of you? Because truly tapping in to how to serve the world. We are here in relationship. And the only way you can be in right relationship with the universe is to give and then receive. So what are you giving the world in order to receive back what the universe wants to give you in the forms of maybe more house sales, in this example with Realtor. So if I'm taking action because it's like I'm going to do this to get this, you're out of alignment with natural energetics of the universe. So when you go to get something from somebody, it feels like that. So for those of us that have been in real estate and you cold called, which I have, called expired, called for sale by owners, and they get angry or hang up on you, you're the 200th person to have called me because everybody is trying to get something. No one's offering services of here's my expertise and here's how I can help you and let me and support you with my expertise. Is this an energetic agreement between you and myself? I'm going to give up myself in order to receive the sale back, essentially, is what's happening. But most of us are doing stuff from an energetic standpoint of trying to get or take from somebody and not genuinely giving. So you can do both of these. You might have some success. You might have spark success. You might end up having some results and then create the click next month. You're on a roller coaster back and forth. But we're here to align energetically with our goals, serve the world through our purpose, and we then receive back. We are a spiritual being having a human experience, and we're a human being having a spiritual experience. So we have to bring the two together. So in this example of even like hiring a coach should be helping you understand the truest essence of who you are, what you're passionate about, what aligns to you, and coming up with the actions and activities that you should going to do that feel natural to you. Because anytime you're pushing and pulling, we're not in flow. When I think about when I'm in states of flow, which would be in a moment right now, like I am a conduit for source to work through to go, how do we up level the way that humans work? There is energetic shift that's taking place on our planet that is asking us to work differently. It's asking us to come into natural alignment with universal laws of how the universe works, that we exist in relationship. So everything is in relationship, which means how I see myself in the starting point that I am at, I am receiving that back to myself. And everybody is just a lens, a mirror for me to receive that information. So if you want to work with somebody, which I think coaches are amazing, I think coaching is an incredibly beneficial modality if you find the right coach. The right coach should be a catalyst. The right coach should be especially focused on you as an individual. It should be customized to you. There is no one size fits all. There is no coaching. There is no blanket coaching. Each one of us needs something different energetically for us to fully express our souls on this earth at this time and to receive the infinite abundance of the universe that the universe wants to deliver us. The universe is friendly. The universe is abundant. The universe is all giving. The universe isn't stingy. The universe doesn't want you to fail. The universe isn't negative. The universe wants you to succeed. So are you finding coaches that are positioned to help you succeed? That their goal is to help you actualize at the highest level your soul can be expressed within. So it doesn't matter. Like, yes, this frustrated her, but this goes for everybody in any profession of like you're doing stuff because it's tried and true. This is the way it's done. Here's the tactics. and they don't feel natural and aligned to you, and you're not connected to your highest self, that have when you're connected to your highest self, you're a creative being. You are the creator of your reality. So running other people's programs, doing what other people are doing, which most of what you see is created from ego. It's created from the energy of the separate self. It's created from the energy of taking and keeping from individuals, not giving in order to receive. So you want to truly reap the rewards that the universe is trying to gift you, because that's all our divine birthright, is to be infinitely abundant. There is infinite abundance in the universe. There is no lack. The universe wants you to be making whatever it is you desire to make. But the only way it can give that to you is if you're doing stuff that is energetic alignment with you, with your soul's expression. The universe can only really gift you that when you're in the highest expression of yourself, the desires of your soul. The word desire, the origin of it means of the Father. So our desires come from source. Any desire planted in your heart has landed to you from source. But then we have to act in accordance with source, in accordance with the universal laws, in order to receive those desires. And when our ego, the illusion of our separate self, the doer, steps in and thinks, well, I know what to do. I'm going to go around and do X, Y, and Z. And or my coach told me I need to be cold calling 50 people a day. And I don't want to call a single soul on the phone. If that doesn't feel like your natural soul's expression, you shouldn't do it. Then there's other ways for you to go, oh, I have this creative way. I think I can first my home buyers. Or I have this creative way to do X, Y, or Z. Put in whatever profession you want. We are here to follow the nudging source. It has different guidance we have for ourselves. We are magical beings with the access to the wisdom of the wisdom of the universe when we are tapped in to our highest selves. So we far exceed any of the 3D reality of what is done. We're here to transcend all of that. And that's the precipice we're at, where we're going to see businesses and, let's say, Realtor, other things die out because they aren't moving towards this understanding of this is what we do business. And we have infinite resources and infinite capacity to step into that. So find a coach, reach out, find somebody who holds that helps you step into the highest expression of yourself and helps you tap in to the natural creativity. You are naturally resourceful and helpful. You have all the answers. Coaches help you unlock and find those answers. Coaches help you become the catalyst to uncover what's holding you back. Coaches help you step into that alignment and to take action that feels in alignment with your soul. Where once you get to that point, you don't feel like you're working one moment in your life. So we have everything that we need at our fingertips. It's all within us. And why coaches are great is because, again, we exist in a relationship. We need other souls to grow our soul. So that's why coaches can be very advantageous for us. If you find a coach that's sole purpose is to help you, and it's customized to you, it's focused on you, you're aligning your soul, your expression actualize at the highest level. And that's done through, like you said, very specialized people. It's not done through coaching. It's not done through masses. It's done through figuring out who you are at an energetic level. How are you meant to express yourself, and then taking aligned action with that. So burnt out and trust realtor, the key is like the alignment of you coming into that, understanding that, becoming a natural expression of that in the world and taking actions in accordance with that. And the other element that I would offer here is that when you align with that, you're also then not concerned with the realities of the 3D world that we have to play within, because you will become infinitely abundant. You will be focused on what's the interest rate, what's the housing market, who's going to be elected president, this, that, the other. Those are all external factors that when you're aligned and doing the right stuff, none of it's going to matter. I know several realtors that are having their best year ever because they're focused on who they are and who they're serving and how they continuously do that better. And they're reaping the rewards the universe is giving them. So I'd love to connect with you. If you would like a personal one-on-one session with me to talk about where you're at, where your business is at, this is the work that Source has called me to do, is to help everybody actualize at their highest frequency. And so I am available. I have a link. You'll see that below. You can book a session. So please do that. I also have a new community coming soon that's going to be a holistic healing community. There will be aspects of business into that, but where you can heal yourself on a body, mind, and soul level to be the best expression of yourself. So I appreciate all the likes, comments, subscribe. Please write. I love reading your letters. I love coming on and sharing what Source wants to tell you, how to shift this, how do you step into the next level of yourself, because that's what we're here to do. So until next time, trust the process, honor your truth, and stay connected to Source.